Hey everybody, Craig Miller here, talking to you today about getting an installment loan in the state of Connecticut. Now, one thing that I should point out for anyone who is interested in getting an installment loan is that these loans should be used for in emergency cases only. If you need a little extra money to help cover expenses one month, or perhaps you have an unexpected expense such as school tuition or books that you weren't anticipating on having. These are all reasons why you may want to um, get an installment loan. Now, if you're living in the state of Connecticut, there are quite a few options when it comes to getting this type of loan, and let's take a look at a few here. I did a simple search this time on Yahoo, and let's look at this loan right here from First America. Um, it looks like they are offering, let's see, they got all types of loan products here. Let's look at cash loans, personal loan. Looks like they're offering up to $1,000 even with poor credit. And they want to know whether you rent or own and what state you live in. So this is one option here. It says America's #1 choice for loan consulting. Let's look at the personal loans here. They got personal loans for people with bad credit. It says the key word is bad credit. It's a safe way to borrow money you need and use for any purpose. So they don't necessarily have restrictions on what you can use your money for. Um, so if your credit's not so good, you might have to get an unsecured personal loan, and you really don't want to disclose what the loan is being used for. Then this may be a good option for you. Um, as it says right here, they have same-day funding, immediate decisions, great terms, secure, confidential, experience and results, and no collateral. So that's what you're looking at as far as this website. And I don't see any other information here, so simply go to the instant decision box here and put your information in. As we were saying, include your email address, state, credit rating, how much you want, whether you own or rent. And in this case, this could be a personal loan. It's also good for debt consolidation if you're looking at consolidating uh, your debt into one monthly payment, which a lot of people are doing these days as their debt has gotten them up to their neck in debt. Let's look at another one here. How about a car title loan? Now, this is not an installment loan, but it says here a car title loan. So basically, it's a loan that has uses your car as collateral. So basically, you put your car title up as collateral, and you can receive uh, $300, $600, even $2,000 in cash. So let's look here and see what this is about personal loans. Not a whole lot of good information here. Basically, what they want you to do is enter the information about your vehicle here, and then they can, and your contact information, then they'll see what your vehicle's worth and make you an offer as far as how much they can loan. Um, yeah, not a whole lot of good information on this website as far as numbers and interest rates. I'm sure that it's probably astonishingly high. Here we go, check and go. This is a popular website many people use. It's called Check and Go, and they offer short-term installment loans. It says here you can get up to $1,500 the next day. Um, and they're offering it in several states, which Connecticut is actually not included, so that one's not going to work for you. Let's look at, let's see what else we have here. Here goes a no credit check Connecticut loan. So if you live in the state of Connecticut and you're looking for a loan and you don't want your credit checked, then this is certainly the way to go. So the secure and private approval in minutes, no paperwork, and 100% online approval. Now let's see what type of information they have here. Let's see, short-term installment loans. They say that they give between $100 and $1,500 upon approval. No credit checks. Help. So basically, this is they find lenders for you. They're not a direct lender, as we talked about in my article. That you can actually click on the link below this video and you can read about that. But they're not a direct lender. They're more or less like a mortgage broker type deal, where they find people with money that are willing to accept you. Good credit, bad credit, no credit, slow credit, doesn't really matter. They got a network of lenders that they connect you with that help fund your loan. So let's see here. So that's one more. Let's see what they also offer a little bit of advice here as far as borrowing money. Just a few articles. Anyhow, let's look at one more here, and then we'll be done. About installment loans online. This right here says that how it works. You apply, approve, and it's funded. It's just that easy. You can get you must make at least $1,000. That's a requirement for many of these lenders. They require you to make at least $1,000. You have to be 18 years of age. That's pretty much a standard, and a U.S. resident. In addition, you can't have any outstanding loans, and you must have a bank account, must have a job, and you can't be in the military. Now, this is a big one here for a lot of people in the military. They want to get a loan, but they always run into this problem. And if you read my article, you can also see what it takes in order to get a loan as a military personnel. So there are loans available if you are in the military. You just have to look in different places for them. Now, as far as qualifying for the loan, you just fill out the two-step application, enter in your personal information accurately, and then you'll be contacted by a representative. And then once your loan is approved, it will be funded. And this process typically takes just a few hours up to the next day, depending on your application and who you are and your past credit or your past borrowing history. It says you can get cash in minutes. So this looks like an instant loan type service. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Borrow money in Connecticut is pretty easy when you go with an installment loan. These high interest loans should be used for emergency purposes only. And good luck finding your next loan.